Hey everyone, welcome back. So this is the another most important scenario-based Power BI interview question that has been asked by the Accenture interviewer during the recruitment process of Power BI developer job role. Okay, and this question has been provided to me by one of my collection in LinkedIn. All right. So before moving into the question, let me show you the dataset that I have already imported into this Power BI desktop environment, and that is called as the orders dataset. Okay, and if you want to see what exactly it contains, you can click on this orders table, and here you can see this order table contains so many different types of column. But point to be noted here, I'm just telling you 2 3 columns, so you have to observe those columns. Okay, so the first one is the order date. So this column contains the data. It means it contains the date where exactly the order has been placed. Okay, and the next column that I'm going to show you is the sales column. Here you can see this is one column called as the sales. Okay, so based on these two columns we have to perform the task. Okay, so let me tell you what exactly the question is. For that, first of all, we have to create one table visual here, and inside this table visual I'm taking the year column of the order date. Okay, this is the order date column of the orders table. So inside this order date, it's a date type of data, that's why here it's creating the hierarchy, right? This is called as the date hierarchy, and this hierarchy has been created by Power BI automatically, correct? So here you can see one particular thing called as a year. So just drag the year column and put it on the column section, and here you can see this is the year 2016, 17, 18 and 19, and based on this year I want to see the total sales. Okay, so this is a sales column, so just drag the sales column and drop it over here, or you can put it on this particular visual as well. Okay, and now you can see here this is the year column. Okay, and this is the sum of cells. It means in which year what amount of total cell has been done, that is showing in this particular table visual. Okay, so just click on this particular visual, then go to this formatting section and click on this total tab and just make it close. Okay, then again to do some formatting, what you have to do, just go to this value and increase the size to 17. Okay, and like this you have to increase the size of this column to 17. Okay, and make it bold. All right, now you can see here this is the table visual. Okay, all right, now the next thing is here we will create one slicer. Okay, so for that just click on this particular slicer, and in this particular slicer also we will put the year column. Okay, so this is the year, so just drag the year of the order date and put it over here. Okay, and make it to the drop down form, or you can make it to the vertical list. All right, then copy the format painter and put it over here. All right, then create another card visual. This is called as a card visual, right? So just click on it, then put it over here, and now in this particular card visual we are going to show the total sales value. Okay, so this is the sales column, so just drag the sales column into the field section. Okay, so here you can see this is the value, but I don't want to see it in unit form, I want to see it in normal form, right? So here in place of display unit, make it to none. Okay, and again just copy the format painter and put it over here. Got it? And now suppose if I will select any particular value from this year slicer, suppose I am selecting 2016. Okay, so here this table visual is showing the total sales that has been done in 2016. Okay, that is 4,84,247.50, and the same value is showing on this particular card visual as well, correct? Like this, if I will select 2019, this table visual will show the total sales which has been done in 2019, and this card visual will show the same value which exactly here you can see. So now the question arises, suppose if I will create another new measure on this particular order table where I will apply the filter for 2017. Okay, so how can I do that? First just right click on this particular table, then click on new measure. All right, then rename it as total underscore cells. All right, then equal to, and here we will use the dex function. So for that, first of all, here we have to use the dex functions that is called as the calculate. Okay, here we are going to calculate the sum of, we are going to calculate the sum of total cells, right? So this is the cells column of the orders table. So just click enter, then close the bracket. All right, then give the comma. So here you can see this is the expression part, that is sum of total cells of the order table. The next argument is the filter, right? So in place of filter, I am giving the dex functions, that is year. All right, this is a year dex function, and inside this year dex function I want to pass the date column, that is order date. So here I can write the order date. Okay, then click enter, and again close the bracket, then equal to, and here we will pass the value for the year of 2017. Okay, then close the bracket and click enter. So let me tell you what exactly we are going to do over here. Here we are going to calculate the sum of total cells of the order table, where the year of the order date column is equal to 2017. Alright. So to see the data, what we will do, first again we will create another card visual. Okay, and in this card visual we will drag the total cells measure that we have created recently and put it over here. Okay, now go to this format tab and click on this call out values, and here in place of unit just make it to none. Alright, and as per the measure that we have created in this particular card visual, we are showing the data for 2017 only, and that is 4,70,532.51, right? And here also you are able to see the same value whatever it is showing in this card visual, correct? So now here the question arises, if I will select any particular value from this particular year slicer, then as per that this table visual will show the data and this card visual will also show the data, right? But what will happen with this particular card visual? So let me show you. Suppose I will click on this 2017. Okay, and here you can see this table visual is showing the total sales value for 2017, and this card visual is also showing the data for 2017 because we have selected here 2017, right? And this card visual is showing the data as per 2017 because whenever we are creating the measure, at that time we have given the year value as 2017, right? That's why here it is showing the same value. But now if I select on 2018, then what will happen with this card visual? Whether it will show blank value, error value, null value, or same this 4,70,532.51. What exactly this card visual will show if I will select any other particular value from this year slicer except this 2017. So this is the question. Okay. So I know many of you are just thinking if we'll select in 2018 or 2019 or 2016, that is except 2017, then this card visual will show the data as error, right? Or many of you are thinking that this card visual will show the data that is same 4,70,532.51, correct? But let's see what exactly is going to be happen. Okay, so if we'll select in 2018, here in this particular card visual you will see the blank value. Okay, again if you'll click on 2019, then also you can see this value as blank, and if we'll select on 2016, then also you will able to see the blank value over this card visual. Okay, but if we'll select on 2017, you can see 4,70,532.51. So let me tell you why we are getting blank value over here if we'll select any other year value instead of 2017, because this slicer value is override this card visual value. Okay, during creating of this total sales measure that we have used on this particular card visual, here you can see we have given the hard coded value, that is year should be 2017, right? But in this particular slicer visual we are clicking on 2018 or 2019, then this particular value is get override by this particular slicer value. Okay, and here in this card visual it is not showing any particular value for 2019 because we have hard coded the value for 2017 only, and that's why here in this card visual it is showing as the blank value. Okay, so you should know these small type of tricky questions before going to the interview. All right, so thanks for watching. Take care. Bye bye.